How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Blue Shifting. Welcome back to Steins Gate. Last time was frigging... Well, I guess it took a bit of a down... Like, it turned it down a little bit because it got really exciting at the end of the prologue with the discovery of the phone wave, named subject to change, can actually alter the physical and time state of an object. Well, it did. So now we've broken the phone wave. It won't work anymore. Everyone's kind of scattered to the winds, and we've started, like, wondering if the SERN conspiracy that John Titor has been talking about could actually be real. Sound like a news broadcaster right now. And now, back to you, Susie, for the weather. Anyway, so we're gonna get back in here, and we got a mail, so let's bring up the phone. Can I remember how to break? There it is. Okay. Ferris. Fadis. Alright, original sin level rising to 180%. Oh boy. Oh yeah, by the way, let's get started. Koyuma, when operating in the mundane world, you're supposed to be discreet, Nyan. She even types it. You don't want them to notice you. Remember, the summoning has taken 2,000 years to prepare. If it fails, everything will be ruined. Although, I suppose that might make things interesting, Nyan. Haha. Let's see, interesting. What are you scheming? 2,000 years. Is the church still devoted to that fool's errand? Even if they manage to resurrect the Messiah, humanity's faith is less than 70% of what it was in his time. Mankind doesn't need... No, wait, no. Wait, I can't scroll down. It doesn't need those gods to save them. Okay. Discreet. Are you suggesting that I, the great Hyun Hyuma, run and hide? You risk my ire, cat girl. Or mundane world. Occupy part of the mundane world? Nonsense. This town has belonged to chaos for centuries, as it shall forevermore. Huh. I'm not sure if I can... I'm not sure which one I want to pick on. Yeah, this one sounds like him, honestly. He suggested that I, the great Hyun Hyuma, run and hide. You risk my ire, girl. Send. Okay. And out we go. Okay, so wake up to the twilight sun streaming in through the window. A refreshing breeze blows in, softly brushing my cheek. Oh, like a light caress. Dadu is exactly where I left it before. I fell asleep. He's sitting in exactly the same position. Not much has changed besides his typing speed. Oh, and now he's muttering to himself. What does the whiteboard say? Doesn't really look like anything actually matters. I guess he hasn't had any success hacking yet. I look around the room, but I can't find Meguri. Maybe she's not coming today. I guess food-related grudges really do run deep. I stand up and stretch. I don't want to bother Dadu, so I don't say anything to him. I take a cold Dr. P, yes, out of the fridge and quench my thirst. I always wonder if I should have a set of Dr. P, and every time he takes one out, I get, you know, but not product placement, obviously. Then I throw myself back down to the sofa, start browsing ad channel on my phone. Oh, here we go. Back to the Reddits. What perfect timing. Titor's currently posting on the thread. Alright, John Titor. The Everett Wheeler model is correct. Please look up to learn more. It seems you all are still clinging to preconceived notions of time. Time does not simply run from past to future like a car on a one-way street. To be more specific, the laws of causality do not allow contradictions to occur. If the result of an event, the effect, is changed, the event itself, the cause, also changes to prevent a paradox. Yeah, why are you here then? That's why there are so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Okay, I guess he's saying that, like, if you change it, no one knows it's changed. Oops, hello. Can I go back? Gosh darn it. Someone said I could go back by scrolling the wheel, but I'm not seeing that possibility. Oh. Oh! Hello. Let me just scroll back up here. I didn't know what I pushed to do that, but okay. Okay, so he's saying that, like, if you are to change the timeline in the past would also change, and thus no one would notice the change because it's like it would alter their entire, like, experience. Which, I mean, it's probably true, but in that case it's almost impossible to prove time travel ever happened, because every time you did it, it would just change things to make it feel like it was the way things had always been. That's why there's so few people who can observe changes in divergence. Divergence being the world's line percent difference from the standard. Alright, an anonymous post. Die troll, you claim to be a time traveler without any proof. Sounds like the internet. Anonymous again. Stock trends, please. I'm counting on you, Mr. Time Traveler. Same again. Kirigon and Kamehameha. Kamehameha. That's definitely Kamehameha. If you can't observe changes in divergence, then how could you possibly measure it? Oh, I know. Your time machine has a magical device to time measures it for you, lol. Oh, and you still haven't explained how the research institution conquers the world. Details blocks. Anonymous. Oh no, humanity's doomed. What has science done.jpg? That's risky click of the day right there. A little noobs responding seriously to a troll thread. This Titor guy is a crappy troll. And then Hyonin Gyomada. Don't you people have anything to offer besides insults? How about contributing to discussion, you plebeian scum? Well, look at you. If you assume time doesn't flow in a straight line, then the idea of time travel is meant to be easier to swallow. In such scenarios, a time machine traveling to the past doesn't need to fight against the flow of time. I say Titor's point have merit. By the way, Titor, I'd like to know more about CERN. What can you tell us about their current activities? Then Anonymous. Tell me which horse wins the next Emperor's Cup. I'll bet my entire life savings. And then Everett, and then another Anonymous. Everett Wheeler model equals many worlds interpretation. Basically, that means parallel worlds. Well, I guess that's one way to summarize it. I mean, like, yeah, if you're going to summarize it, that's probably the best way to do it. What's with all the stupid name tags? This Hyoin Kyoma is annoying, more annoying than Titor. Gosh darn it. And then, you call yourself John Titor, but you're fluent in Japanese. Writing in English would at least make it seem more realistic. You can't do English, can you? And then another one. Can I ask you a favor, Titor-san? My mom died last year in Shibuya earthquake. If I stop my mom from leaving home, then can I undo her death? If so, please lend me your time machine. And then back to Kirigohan and Kamehameha. You're going to believe this time traveler, lol, without proof? Are you an idiot? Okay. Oh, here we go again. No one's, and then this is John Titor's response, of course. No one seems particularly interested in what I have to say about time not flowing in a single direction. That's proof that your preconceptions are deeply ingrained. Honestly, it bothers me that you simply accept that as truth. I'm starting to understand why CERN was able to take over so easily. Well, I mean, granted, we're still debating on whether or not climate change is a real thing. When it's obvious it's real. The only debate that's still there is whether or not people are contributing to it in a dramatic way. But the fact that people still think it's all just a big folk story is just crazy. Whenever a major event causes divergence to change, the timeline is reconstructed to prevent paradoxes from occurring. For example, let's say a major event causes this world line to diverge into a new world line, calling it world line B. On world line B, I'm afraid to say, that channel never existed. Well, that'd be something. And as this timeline is reconstructed, all of your memories of reading and posting on that channel will disappear to be replaced by memories of you doing something else. In other words, by changing the present, you change the past. I wrote about CERN yesterday. The only other thing I can say is that you must not believe their lies. They have already succeeded at creating micro black holes. And then Hyonin Kyoma. And he's tagged Kirigon and Kamehameha. I desire only to quench my intellectual thirst. Unlike you close-minded fools, I will reserve judgment until after I have heard what Titor has to say. And then, I will make contact with Titor and acquire his time machine for myself. The greatest mad scientist, Hyonin Kyoma, will have a last laugh. Suck at sleeves bags. Sounds like, Star Wars, like the, prequels. Ugh. Tell me stock prices for effing die. I don't believe until you tell me. You can just throw numbers if you wanted to. Let's see, and then it's Kirigon and Kamehameha. That's not reconstructing the world, you idiot. That's altering people's memories. Who the heck can alter memories of nearly 6.7 billion people? Do you even realize how stupid that sounds? I think I would have noticed if someone went and screwed with my brain. Actually, no! The nature of memories is so fragmented anyway that, quite honestly, you could be probably convinced that a memory you had that no one else seems to remember was probably a dream. And in fact, there's many of our earliest memories are actually just reconstructions of stories we've heard over and over as we've grown up, and we've actually attributed our actual, we reorganize memories of other times in order to try and make the narrative for ourselves. Anyway, let's see. I think we'll know someone missed my brain. And does any of that have to do with my many worlds interpretation? Do some research, lol. Micro black holes, lol. Anonymous. Wait, the future's a wasteland. That means I can be a ward warrior and ride them on a mod buggy, right? I'm gonna get my mohawk. Anyone know where I can buy spike shoulder pads? It's true. Where did they get those? Okay, I checked SERN's homepage. It says they've been experimenting since 2009. Can they really make black holes? And then Anonymous, what the heck's gonna happen? And then does Titor have a mohawk? Oh, that's effing moe. Oh, right, sure. That's one way to put it, moe. Another Anonymous, are you implying our brains make the world? Are you saying the universe is a giant tree and we're the branches or something? That's some EVA level crap right there. Go back to 2036. Brains make, well, I mean, there's a lot of people, we can't technically prove the world exists. Not like, as a simulation. As this is your reply to, okay, this is John Titor again. Is this how you reply to a specific person? Thank you for showing me. Reconstruction of the timeline and alteration of people's memories. I think they're essentially the same thing. Why are you so intent on saying they're different? With a few exceptions, nobody can keep their memories across world lines. They are reconstructed along with everything else when divergence changes. What's a road warrior? Makes sense you wouldn't know what that is. Oh, hello. I'm immersed in my heated internet argument when an unfamiliar voice interrupts me. It's like, yep, TV the girl. The door opens and a girl peeks inside. Oh, girl! I recognize her. It's the girl I met yesterday at Bronze Tube Workshop. Aw. She's got a sweet smile, that's for sure. But she also, remember, she's the dangerous one. She's the one that threatened, like, to offer to beat up the organization. Maybe she's just a vigilante, you know, like, trying to defend people from being bullied. Because, I mean, you gotta be honest. We're the guy who's gonna get bullied, if anyone will. When our eyes meet, she smiles. Oh, awesome. Daru's typing gets even faster. Looks like he's in the zone. It'd be a bad idea to disturb him with our voices. I nod to the girl and hurry outside. What was this girl's name again? Did we look... Should I look it up on my phone? I don't know if we got her number. Oh, what was her name? I don't know! I think it was something like Aroma or Amora? Amore? Alright, Amane. Amane Suzuha. Amane Suzuha. I am so bad with names, I wouldn't even stand a chance. I'd be like, hi.
今、我が相棒である天才が重要なミッションを遂行中なのだ。邪魔をしたくない。
Yeah, sure.
君たちって何してる人？
前も言ったはずだ。俺たちの秘密に踏み込めば、貴様も危険に巻き込まれる可能性があると。
So dramatic. Seriously, man.
未来ガジェット研究所って言うんだよね。
Oh, wait, what? Future Gadget Laboratory.
なぜ知っている？
From the guy
俺は
downstairs.
説明した覚えはないぞ。まさか貴様、機関のスパイ？
Always jump into the worst conclusions, man. I raise my guard and spring into praying mantis stance. Aww. Jeez. But Suzuha just stares blankly.
下のポストにそう書いてあった。
Oh, wow. Really? Wow.
そうか。
Ah. Yes, of course. I lowered my guard. Why didn't she just say so? She did! You didn't give her a chance.
知られたからにはしょうがない。簡単に説明しておこう。ただし、これは他言無用だ。
Hello. Suzuha nods firmly. Is it just me, or are her eyes gleaming? Oh dear.
我ら未来ガジェット研究所は、世界を影から操る闇の機関に対抗し、その支配構造を破壊するために活動しているのだ。ふーはははは。
It's funny because he talks about being a mad scientist, and he comes off like he's trying to be like a villain, but at the same time his goals are obviously oriented towards like being good and just and like defeating the evil It's confusing. It's like he wants to be like the super awesome broody type character.
へえ。
She's like Feliz.
その闇の機関ってセルン？
Oh, okay. What? That's a good explanation.
そうだが
But
おお、やっぱそうなの？あいつら抱きすべき連中だよね。
how do you, what? How does she know? She knows herself for some reason. What? And contemptible? I thought that was the only one who used words like that in normal conversation. Love at first sight. Or maybe not.
俺たちが今まさにセルンにハッキング中だと知っている。
Well, she didn't know that.
ハッキング中なの？今？
Me and my big mouth. Yeah, it's his downfall. Let's get him talking, man. He'll tell you
いいか
everything.
らこちらの質問に答えろ。なぜ俺たちとセルンの関係を知っている？
あー、それは。
Uh-oh. What?
いやー実は昼間話し声を聞いちゃってさ、ここに立つと窓から聞こえてくるわけ。
In which they have to keep open because it's hot. Oof. Kind of creepy, though. The window. Come to think of it, it was open, and Daughter and I were talking loudly. But can you really hear us from here? I look up to the second floor. The window's still fully open, but I can't hear a thing. I guess Daughter's working quietly. Interesting. I look down. There's an unfamiliar bicycle parked in front of the Braun Tube workshop. One of those mountain bikes. Its frame is all sparkly and its tires mostly clean. It's probably new. It looks pretty fast, but whose is it?
私、昨日からここで働き出したんだけど。
Suzuha opens the Braun Tube workshop door with a wry smile.
これが予想以上に暇でさ。今日だけで 4,5 回は外に出たね。客来ないかなーって店の前で索敵しちゃったね。
Okay. Interesting. Reconnoiter? That's what I was wondering too. I was like, maybe I'm just misreading it. Reconnoiter. That's a word you don't hear in casual conversation. Is that a real word? Hang on. Googling. Okay, so reconnoiter. I think it's reconnoiter. The definition is make a military observation of a region. So it'd be like starting your spy network or sending scouts ahead to go and figure out what's going on. Weird word. I'm pretty sure it means to perform reconnaissance. Darn it, why didn't I just wait? To scout an area or gather intelligence. Is she some kind of secret agent? I followed Suzuha into the store.
その時に2階から君たちの話し声が聞こえちゃったわけよ。気になってついネットで調べちゃった。セルンの黒い噂についてもバッチリ知ってるよ。
Interesting. Dang, we were careless. Looks like we need to close that window when we're discussing sensitive matters from now on. And we might need to induct her as a new lab worker. But if we do that, the lab will turn into a scorching hell. Dang it, if I do, damned if I do, damned if I don't.
とにかく絶対に他言無用だぞ。
Or else men in black will raid us.
あ、わかった。これでも口は硬いから任せといて。
We have yet to see evidence of that, but sure. Suzuha gives us grins and thumps her chest confidently. All's quiet inside Braun Tube workshop. That gigantic TV isn't on. Mr. Braun's not here either.
店長はどこへ？
たった今、君のテレビの修理が終わって出てったよ。
You probably went to see the chipmunk? He disappears during business hours every now and then. Phone! I know it's totally mean, but let's look at it. Look like, oh. I baked cookies today. I have everyone in my family eat some and got their seal of approval. Would it be okay if I bake some for your lab friends, Master? Oh, no. Oh, and it would be great if you could teach me some more techniques with the Samadar whenever you have time. P.S. I managed 10 practice swings today. You mustn't depend on me. Remember, all the things come to an end. All good things come to an end. Every meeting heralds the parting. I can't hide from the organization forever, and the seal on my arm grows weaker by the day. When I'm gone, you'll have to take care of things yourself. Well, it won't let me scroll down. I can even, like, I'm clicking on the button down to scroll down. It's not letting me. And I'm afraid to touch anything else. So, okay, go on without me. Family. You sure get along with your family? How many family members do you have anyway? Dido keeps insisting the shrine maiden should come in pairs. Oh gosh. Cookies reply, well done. We warmly welcome your refreshments. In fact, you can come cook for us every day if you want. I'll even provide you with a meat. Nope. We'll do time. This one seems more like the Hyonin Kyoba we know and love. Send. It is very sweet that he wants to bake cookies for us, though. That is very nice of him. Anyway, back to our conversation. It's so distracting. It's like if it were literal, he'd be like, "Oh, hang on," and it'll come. Okay. Whenever I ask him where he's gone, he always says something like, "I'm picking up my beloved daughter from school," or "My beloved daughter has a cold," with a huge grin on his face. He dotes on her too much. Probably just annoys her. Anyway, just how irresponsible can you be to neglect work to see your daughter? I don't. The best. Family first, man. He used to put a back student sign on the door whenever he left, but now he has Suzuha to take care of things while he's gone. Actually, it makes sense. Excellent. Suzuha lightly taps the TV on the counter. Oh wow! I think he was saying he was going to charge 2,000 last time, so darn manager. But he gave it to us just so he could charge repair fees. I reluctantly take the bill out of my wallet and hand it to Suzuha. She takes out the receipt. Apparently, it was already written out.
Masaka, 一人で持っていけと?
Well, what? Do you want her to help?
違うの? 持ってきた時も一人だったんでしょ?
Of course, going downstairs and upstairs, two very different things. Don't you know it takes 10 times more effort to go upstairs and down? Defying gravity is no easy task, woman.
手伝ってもいいけど、そっか。もう力仕事も女がやる時代か。
Okay. Once again, she's talking like she doesn't normally exist in this time. Am I the only one who sees that? Like, so we're already in the age where women do physical labor. Like, either she's deluded in the head like our friend here, or she's not what she appears to be. She mutters, her tone pensive. God, how sarcastic of her. I guess it could be sarcastic, true.
誰も貴様に手伝ってもらおうなどとは思っていない。というより、貴様のような女子に手伝ってもらうことなど、この俺のプライドが許さん。
Wow, misogynist much?
おお。
Applause.
今の男らしいじゃん。私惚れちゃうかも。
Oh dear. I don't know. I wouldn't trust it if she says it like that.
騙されるものか。貴様、嘘をついているな。
Yeah.
なんで嘘って思うの？
それは、この俺の能力の一つ。カラーリングジェントルメンが反応したからだ。
Wait, what? What? I don't even know. What is he saying? This power allows me to see through lies. Liars appear to glow red. Then they die. Oh gosh.
能力?
Suzuha's eyes pop, but then she clears her throat as if to hide her surprise.
それって超能力的なもの?
Okay. I just think she's just like him. When I nod, she whispers into my ear.
あのさ、君みたいな能力者って他にもあまたにいるわけ？
いるわけがなかろう。この俺がスペシャルなのだ。
Of course you're special. Everybody's special. I thrust my chest out as far as possible to display my majesty.
そっか、あまたにはいないのか。びっくりした。でもいるって時点ですごいな。やっぱセルンのせいで退化したのかな。
Am I going crazy? Are they crazy? I can't tell what's real anymore. How can you? The laws of physics officially in this universe have been thrown out the window. How am I supposed to even understand or to have any type of narrative cohesion when I have to doubt every single theory I come up with? So I have to say, remember, I was fingering out people, everyone being a time traveler. She's the only one so far that I still might think is one. After muttering some nonsense to herself, she finally nods in understanding. Maybe she arrived in the satellite thing.
戦闘になれば相手の嘘を見抜く力なんて意味なくない？
Okay.
やっぱ1000メートル級の長距離狙撃を命中させられるとか、いかに効率よく相手の関節決められるかとかの方が重要だと思うな。
Well, if we're talking about dream superpowers here, I've always thought opening portals would be pretty cool. It'd be really nice to be able to travel without having to, like, do any traveling. And also, like, portals more than teleportation, because there's a lot more practical use for it if you can open and close them at will. What are your guys' superpowers that you wish you had? Like, your top ones? Down in comments, I guess. I don't know. What you're talking about? Survival game otaku? No, not. I'm guessing survival game is going to be like Battle Royale. A mock battle using air guns. Oh. So, airsoft. Primarily played outside the mountains. Participants generally wear camouflage. I played a lot of airsoft back in my day in high school. It was not great. No, wait, don't tell me.
貴様、さては機関のヒットマンだな。ミス・ゴルゴというコードネームで呼ばれているだろう。誰に雇われた？
Golgo?
いや、誰にも雇われてないし。っていうか、ゴルゴって何？
I don't know what that is either. She's trying to gloss things over with an insincere smile. Her confusion is suspicious. That reminds me. I think I remember her saying some awfully disturbing things when we first met yesterday. Yeah, it's true.
ちなみにさ、君の能力って他にもあるの？
あったとしても、俺を殺しに来たヒットマンに教えるものか？
君を殺しなんてしないってば。
Not yet.
己の能力を他人に教えるなど、自殺行為にも程がある。力は秘めたるもの。相手に悟られぬよう使ってこそ、初めて最大限の効果を得られるのだ。
Yep. Meanie, aww.
なんとでも言え。
I think she's kind of sweet. She can get over the fact that she not only seems to be going along with crazy things, says sometimes crazy things herself, but doesn't even act like she's from this time period sometimes. Burning tension runs between us. Why? Our eyes meet, invisible sparks scatter. That's a creepy sound. What's the phone saying? Shining finger. Oh, hello. Okabe-kun. Okabe-kun. I want you to reply to me already. You've been waiting, you know? And please tell me a super hacker's address when you can. If we don't get cracking, someone might get to that IBN 5100 first. And I still can't answer her. Like, I can't. I kind of want to, but I can't. And then an email arrives at the brink of the stalemate. I turn my attention away from Suzuha. The ringtone is starting to piss me off. It's most likely from the male demon's shining finger. Yep. I can tell without even checking. This is getting ridiculous. I checked it already, okay? Yeah, like, we're good. I can't even call anybody. Yeah, we're good. She's got some stalker qualities. Maybe split personalities. I shouldn't have given her my address. I look at Suzuha and see her lying on the counter. What? She's playing with something in the palm of her hand. It looks like a small metal pin. Anyway, how can she be this lazy on her second day? I love CRTs. What she was a lie too, wasn't it?
なんか渋い顔してるね。死亡通知でも来た？
Ouch.
あ
What?
例えだってば。
She was just wondering if I got a death notice? How could she say that with a straight face? And what the heck is a death notice anyway? Do those even exist?
嫌な知らせでもあったのかって聞きたかったわけ。
Okay.
似たようなものだ。
This girl's hard to get a handle on. I agree. I really shouldn't let my guard down around her.
IBN5100 というレトロ PC にやたら執着している女がいてな。
Ah. Uh-oh. Suzuha lips up as soon as I speak. Uh-oh.
IBN5100?
I still wonder if there's one here.
知っているのか？
あ、うん。
そうか。IBN5100 の都市伝説は有名だったのか。
Or maybe that retro PC is more popular with female otaku than I thought.
そうそう、都市伝説でした。君はどの程度まで知ってんの？
She seems oddly interested in it. Now, what if she is part of the organization? Not maybe the actual, like, what he thinks of the organization, but what if she is a time traveler sent back by SERN from the future to stop John Titor from getting his hands on one of these PCs? She seems oddly specifically interested in this piece of trivia.
IBN5100 を実際に探し回ってみたが、結局秋葉にはなかったというオチは知っている。
そっか。そりゃそうだよね。
Wait, what? How would you know?
何か知っている口ぶりだな。
Yeah, you do.
いや、知ってるような知ってないようなって感じかな。
Okay. This is getting very fishy now.
私は知らないけど、遠い知り合いが知ってて、それをちらっと聞いたことがあるみたいな。
Okay. Another insincere smile. I'm starting to think she's not a very good liar. You can tell she's lying whenever she smiles like that. Sure enough, she doesn't offer any other information. She just keeps that insincere smile plastered on her face. Wonder how long she could keep that.
何者?
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder that myself. Suzuha falls back down onto the counter with a deep sigh. She looks up at me from that position.
IBN5100 についてのさ、興味深い情報教えてあげようと思ったのにな。
Okay.
そんな目で見られたら教える気なくなっちゃった。
What game are you playing?
そもそも俺は IBN5100 になど興味はない。
I'm more concerned with CERN right now. Solving one of Akiba's mysteries won't topple the organization's regime after all. Unless John Titor is to be believed.
貴様を信用できる要素が一つもない。その面白い情報が真実であるかどうかもわからない。
うわぁ、そこまで言う？確かに私、挙動不審だけどね。
Yeah, you are. Yeah, she is.
じゃあさ、教えないけど、ヒントだけあげるよ。
Okay.
そんで、わかりそうでわからないもどかしさに身もだえちゃえ。
Oh gosh, she sounds so manipulative. Oh fetch, what have we stepped in?
IBN5100 には隠された機能があるんだよ。
What? A hidden function. That reminds me. I'm pretty sure that John Titor from 2000 says something like that. I searched through my memories. Is she John Titor? I don't know.
確か IBN5100 には独自のプログラミング言語がどうたらこうたら。
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's like what I was saying when I first thought of this. Like, it works off a different programming language, so it can do some stuff that other computers wouldn't be able to.
嘘。なんで知ってんの？なんで？
I only vaguely remembered, but it looked like I hit the mark. I grin.
能力名サイズハング。俺は貴様の心の内を読み取ることができるのだ。
Well, leading questions are a real thing, but...
何それ？反則！
For some reason, Suzuha covers her face with both of her hands. She opens her fingers just enough to peek at me. Aw, can't help but imagine that being adorable. That's not enough to escape my power.
すべてはお見通しだ。アマネスズハ。観念するがいい。
Join the Borg.
とにかく IBN5100 には隠された機能があるの。APL やベーシックが普及する前に書かれた IBN の独自のプログラミング言語も解読できちゃうのってさ、驚愕だと思わない？
Alright, let's see what these ones are. APL, short for Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Intrusion Code, a beginner's programming language frequently used in the 70s. And BASIC. No, that was BASIC. APL is short for a programming language. A programming language introduced in 1964. So, like, the bare bones of what we currently use. As a matter of fact, I think they're still core to our programming, but now we have codes that are more complicated, that can do more complicated things to that code faster. So, like, when you learn C++, you're actually, if I now, correct me if I'm wrong here. It's been a while since I've done anything related to programming, and I don't do programming at all. Though, if I remember correctly, languages like C++ are the advanced form of lots of basic languages, almost working in layers. So when you have a command in C++, you're actually writing a command that's being translated through different code to do very complex things in a short time with very basic types of nomenclature. I mean, if you get right down to it, all programming code is zeros and ones. And those zeros and ones are then put out into stocks, which are effectively a kind of a clip, and each clip has a specific meaning for a computer, and then those clips all put together make a function, and the functions put together make a program, and the programs put together make a game or a operating system. And so it's all going back down to those zeros and ones, and when you learn programming, you're effectively learning a shorthand to get a very complex result of lots of zeros and ones. If I'm right. I think that's right. Now I remember, John Titor said the same thing in 2000. A rad for that, an IBM engineer officially admitted to that function's existence.
今や IBN5100 でしか解読できない失われたプログラミング言語があったりするんだよ。
Okay, interesting. So maybe it's a... Holy crap, wait a minute, wait. A code. Well, we have something similar to a code. Where is it? Yeah, this one here. Though that seems too advanced even for that old of a system, but because have we said anything about this? Like, oops, sorry, I kicked the table. Like, this just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't remember if we said anything about that at all. The reason Titor traveled to 1975 to obtain an IBM 5100 was because he needed that function. Maybe Moeka wants to use it too. Or maybe not. Shining Finger doesn't seem like the type who would know anything about that sort of function.
だから IBN5100 ってすっごくレアな PC なの。
While talking, Suzuha keeps dropping her glances to the metal pin in her hand. She rolls it around with her fingers. I guess that's a habit of hers. So IBM 5100s are super rare. Maybe if I get one, I could sell it for a high price. That could be a good way to raise enough research funds. But first, I have to deal with SERN. Oh my gosh, I think it's all connected. Alright, we're going to read through some of this and we'll probably wrap up because we're getting a little long. Alright, so John Titor. Life in 2036 is very different from what it is today. Most people live on farms, growing their own food. All forms of commerce and communication are restricted. There's no travel, no internet, no railroad even. Most people never see another town, let alone a city. Science continues to advance, of course, but the vast majority of people do not benefit from that progress. Technology belongs only to those chosen by CERN and the Committee of 300. It's very peaceful, at least on the surface. There's more conflict than you can see in this era. There's none of the conflict you see in this era. And Anonymous, there's no war? How's that even possible? How does CERN resolve the situation in the Middle East? Another Anonymous, what have you got against world peace? Sounds to me like CERN's doing humanity a favor. Another Anonymous, this Titor guy stole a time machine from CERN, didn't he? He's the bad guy here. Die in the fire, terrorist scum. Oh, ouch. John Titor. The world in 2036 is governed by CERN. All nations, even America, have disbanded their armies. To put it simply, civilization returned to an 18th century level of technology and exists under a communist system of government. Except now, the system works flawlessly. Right now, you should be asking yourselves how that is possible. How does a system of government that collapsed in the 20th century exist without any disconnect? The answer to that question is the reason I am here. Yes, I am a terrorist. There are others like me who fight against CERN. We think of ourselves as the resistance, but there is no denying that our actions are kind of terrorism. Fortunately, it's kind of what resistance is. Anonymous. Anyway, I want to hear more about the many worlds interpretation. You say it's been proven by 2036. How? Another Anonymous. I knew you were a terrorist. How many have you murdered? What if my kids are among them? Maybe I really should kill your father. Protect the future. Another Anonymous. Stop beating around the bush. Give us answers. Another Anonymous. You're one of those old men who participated in the student riots, aren't you? Filled your head with a bunch of bull crap, and now you can't tell fact from fiction, am I right? Then another Anonymous. Then it's referencing other people. Delicious nationalist tears, lol. And then CERN probably figured it out. They've got a time machine to experiment with, right? Hyonin Gyoma. Then 650 again. That would make you no better than Titor. If you're willing to face the consequences, then go right ahead. Now I think he's talking about the guy who wanted to kill his dad. Titor question: Did World War III take place as scheduled? Why did you come to this particular time? Did you find it IBN 5100? Anonymous, is John Titor plugging for the commies? I thought that went out of style years ago. Another Anonymous, even though Titor is crazy, this Hyonin guy is even crazier. Get a room, guys. Lol. Of course. World War III. LMAO. And then another one. Isn't there supposed to be an IBN 5100 in Akiba? John Titor. As I've already explained, my goal in this time is to change the future. I'm posting here to warn you of what's going to happen. Perhaps convergence will render my efforts meaningless, but if one person pays attention, that's enough. And after World War III, is there something I said on a different world line? Oh yeah, he's replying to Hyonin. I would like to talk to you in private. Please email me when you have time. Of course, if anyone else would also like to email me, feel free. Oh, that's a dangerous thing to say. Serious inquiries only. Please, all I've been getting is hate mail. Here's the address once more. John Titor at egweb.ne.ip. Sorry, I got the cable in my mouth. How about we end here? I doubt anything will happen. But what if that email works? A lot of other stuff has been working. Oh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, obviously can't have a space, so I'm sure it's got to be an underscore. But hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll definitely use a burner email or something, just in case it's like a horrible trick. But hey, I'll let you know if I find anything. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you for joining me for this episode. Who is that girl? She's scary. I don't know who. I genuinely she freaked me out a little bit there. That was I don't know, man. I the satellite thing crashed. It's hard for me to believe that the time machine, whatever that thing is, I imagine it's a time machine or something, punched its hole through. I imagine there's something or someone on it. It wouldn't make sense to just send a piece of machinery, and I don't think that would be indicative of what's going on. So I imagine it's a person. Of course, once again, my running theory is that it's the main character who ends up having to go back into the past to do something horrible. So we'll see how that plays out. But I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This episode was interesting, to say the least. I love this game already so much. And here's the thing, I real quick, if you guys are more in the know on this stuff, I recently read that a Steins Gate, I think it was Steins Gate 0 or something, was going to become an anime, which is exciting, but I don't know what that is. Is Steins Gate 0 like another visual novel, like a sequel or prequel, and is there a way I can get it without, breaking international law? I don't know. But I'd be very interested to know if there are other visual novels out there based on Steins Gate. I haven't seen any yet, but let me know if there are, or if there are any in the works. It'd be really handy if it was getting translated. Like Muv-Luv Alternative, it's going to be ready. Like, I'll be finishing that series probably in, I don't know, I have no clue how many more weeks we're going to be playing that, but I can do Alternative right afterwards because it's coming out next month. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining me on the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, real quick, I'm going to start doing some live streams. I think it'd be a fun thing to do, and there's enough of you out there. If you're interested, let me know. I'm thinking of doing live streams on games that aren't visual novels, because visual novels are more, like, I feel like this edited and reaction type experience is pretty fun, and I don't know if I'd want to sit there and just play through a whole visual novel without you being able to, like, see the pieces and talk about the storyline. But I do plan on getting Destiny 2. So let me know if any of you guys would be interested. I have a clan and I've got a group. It'd be very fun to play with you guys, like, if you guys are going to be getting it. I liked the first game, but one of my biggest critiques of it was the fact that most of my friends who played games either A, didn't own that game, or B, owned it on another console. But now it's going to be on PC. I've got it, so just let me know, and I'll get you more details later. But thank you so much once again. Oh, one last thing. I'm going to be doing a live stream on not this coming Saturday, but the next Saturday, so the 16th of September. It's going to be focused on my Cosmere part of my channel, so you might not know what that is. It's based off books by Brandon Sanderson, but we're going to be making donations to a cause called Open Books, which helps bring books and reading for kids who have trouble getting access to it, and helps give them tutors if they need it, to just trying to foster a love of reading, which is something I have to attribute all of my love for. And visual novels, it's a type of reading. So if you wanted to give for a good cause, show up there. I don't know if it'll be very interesting to you as far as the content goes of what we're doing, because I'm getting together with a bunch of other fans of the books. But if you want to give for a good cause, it's a great chance to. Of course, there's so many other good chances. I mean, there's still the Harvey recovery. There's still so many other charities. So I would not be surprised if, like, you've already given as much as you can. But just letting you know that's going to be happening on my channel. And if you want to just come and hang out, come check it out. And if you haven't read any books by Brandon Sanderson, like Mistborn or The Way of Kings, highly advise you do. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. This has been a long outro. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later. And until the next video you watch with me, or whatever I see me in next, I'll see you there.